4 things that you need to unlearn in your career. One, dimming your accomplishments. We've been taught to be modest, not to boast about ourselves, and we have followed that advice, that social conditioning to the nth degree, to the extent that we have forgotten our own achievements. I'm surprised when I see highly accomplished senior executives, senior leaders walk into my coaching programs with their confidence, their self-worth at the rock bottom. They have literally forgotten what they have done in the past. Yes, I understand currently life is not good for them. Their career is stuck. They're not able to get the wins, but they have no idea about what is it that they are capable of achieving because they've forgotten their own wins. I want you to remind yourself of all the wonderful things, all the achievements you have had in your past. Take a pen and paper and write down 10 accomplishments that you had, big or small. Write it down. And I want you not to type it, but to actually use a pen and paper, because when you write, a connection is established between your fingers and your brain, and you're able to absorb it more. I want you to absorb that today. Own your wins, because you freaking rock. 2, not taking compliments. Nth number of times I have seen whenever a compliment is offered to a person, the person just shoves it away. How do you deal with compliments? When somebody says, great job, you've done a terrific work, do you say, no, it was John, or probably it was the whole team? Or when somebody says, you look beautiful, you say, no, I think it's this color. How many of you do that? We have a habit of not taking compliments because that seems to be the norm. How about you take it graciously? In the past few years, whenever somebody says you don't look like the mom of a 21-year-old, I've learned this way of saying thank you for the compliment. And this actually, honestly guys, it makes me feel awesome about myself, because I do believe that I do good work on myself. I exercise, I have a healthy lifestyle, I feed my brain, my body with the right things, and it shows. So I really own that compliment. So next time when somebody compliments you, do not shove away that love, that respect, but respect that compliment. Respect the genuinity of it and take it, because you deserve it. You really deserve it. 3, not saying yes to the new. Look, in the past 30-40 years, 3-4 decades of your life has been a certain way. You have become part of a certain routine. You meet the same set of people on weekends, almost the same set of people. You eat the same food. Maybe sometimes you experiment at restaurants, but more or less it's the same. You have 4 walls of your life built around you, and you're cozy. You're comfortable in that. But that's where you are stagnant. That's where no fresh air is coming. Those walls are around you. Peep out of that hole sometimes. Peep out of that hole to understand what new is happening. What is it that you have not heard before? What is it that you have not seen before? What is it that people are doing? What is it that you can experiment with? Because when you say yes to the new, that is where growth happens. That is where you expand your limits. So the next assignment for you today is to take one new action every day. Do one thing that you have never done before. Again, I don't care about how small it is, but do one thing which you have not treated yourself with before. 4, not able to say no to people. If you're one of those people who keeps getting bombarded with a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, and you end up doing everything, you end up working longer hours, you end up being really hard on yourself because somebody has dumped the work on you, you need to learn to say no. And I know it is difficult because somewhere in the journey of life, no has gone out of your dictionary. You have probably become a people pleaser, or you're captured in that image of I'm a good girl or I'm a good boy, so I shouldn't be doing. But you need to say that. Understand that the burden of this entire universe is not on your tiny shoulders. There are other people and they need to take responsibility. So today, it's a challenge to you. anything that you feel you should be saying no to, in this week, say no to every single of those things. Let's say you are saying no to a new thing every other day in this week. At the end of the week, you would have said no to 7 things, and it will become easy for you